Yeah? Did we have to look up complementary and supplementary?
Yes.
So complementary means what?
Oh, they make 90 degrees?
Yeah, they make
Huh?
90 degrees.
Two angles that equal 90 degrees. And what does supplementary equal?
Two angles that equal 180 degrees.
Supplementary is two angles that equal 180 degrees. So you had to go maybe fish that back out of prior knowledge. So letter A says two angles that are complementary. What two angles here are complementary? They add up to 90 degrees. What do you got, Isabella?
A and B.
A and B. Are we okay there? Two angles that are supplementary. Joey?
B and D.
B and D. Everybody okay with that? Hope you are too, Felicity. All right. 23. Did you get 145?
Yeah, 22.
22. 22. I skipped 22. Yep, didn't mean to. 22 should be 2. Who wants to see 22?
Okay, I got you.
Yep, you don't really care? Let's see 22. All right, we have 2.5 over W is equal to 15 over 12. Before I do anything, is this W going to be smaller or bigger than 2.5? Smaller, because my ratio is 15 to 12. Let's go ahead and we cross multiply. Do we remember that? So we have 15W is equal to 12 times 2.5. 12, 2.5, what do we got? 10, 5, 6, hold my 0, 4, 2, did you get that?
Yes.
0, 0, 1, 300. Where does my decimal go? One place, so 30. 15W is equal to 30. Divide both sides by 15. W equals 2. Are we okay with that? Where did we go wrong on that one if we did go wrong?
I brought the decimal over, but for some reason I put 300 back up.
You know.
Oh, I forgot to put the decimal back.
Okay. All right. So we did it. We knew what to do. We just forgot to move our decimal. All right. 23. Did you get 145?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
24. Did you get 1 foot 9 inches?
Yes.
I got 21
It should be.
Yeah, I don't.
21 inches would be. So if I had 21 inches, I could take out how much to make it a foot? Minus 12. So what would I have left over?
9.
I'm going to give you a God bless you today. Because you guys,
Hey, Jordan, well, I get that a lot, you know.
God bless you, George.
At least I'm being blessed by God, so.
All right, 25. Did you get 5.84? Okay. 26, did you get 2?
Yes.
27, did you get 3 and 112?
Can I check my thing real quick? Because I don't know if I put that down.
Sit down, George. You can check it later. Did you get on 27? Did you get 3 and 112?
No.
No. So on what is it? 1 2/3 plus 3 1/4 minus 1 5/6. All right, let's get a common denominator. What is it?
12.
Times 4 times 4 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. So I have 1 8/12 plus 3 3/12 minus 1 10/12. All right, let's just do, is this order of operations?
Yes.
Yes. So I only have addition and subtraction, so I have to go from left to right. Do you agree? So let's do this first. Okay, so 1 plus 3 is 4. My denominator is 12. 8 plus 3 is 11. Minus 1 10/12. 4 minus 1 is 3. Yeah. 3. My denominator is still going to be 12. 11 minus 10 is 1. Are we okay there? Okay. Same thing on 28. Should be 1.
Yes.
Did you get 1?
Yes.
29. Should be 2 and 1/12.
Yes. Oh, okay.
2 and 1/2. Should we do it? Let's do it. You got 25.
I got 3 over 25.
3. All right. 3 3/4 divided by 3 divided by 1 2/3. All right. We have to do this section first. So I have, let's change this into an improper fraction. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. So 3 divided by 5 over 3. Are you okay with that? All right. So I have 3 over 1 divided by 5 over 3, which is keep, switch, flip. Right, George? Which is 9 over 5. So I, in effect, have 3 3/4 divided by 9 over 5. All right, here. Turn this is into an improper fraction. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 over 4 divided by 9 over 5. Keep, switch, and flip. Right, George?
I kind of paying attention.
Okay. I could cross cancel. 3 comes out of that and becomes 5. 3 comes out of that and becomes 3. 5 times 5 is 25 over 12. 12 goes into 25 how many times? 2 with how much left over?
1.
Where'd you get 1/2? This is pretty much how you guys would have to do it. I think. Alright, are we okay there? 30! Did you get 21 and 1/4?
21 and 1/4. No, I got 21.02.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Do that one. 5 squared minus the square root of 4 squared plus 2 to the negative 2. All right. 5 squared is what? 25. 4 squared is what? 16. The square root of 16 is? 4.
I said 4.
These cancel out. We'll talk about that when we get out. Just FYI. Plus, what do I do here?
Bring it over twice.
1 over
Oh.
2 squared, which is the same as what?
Oh, I did actually this one.
That would work fine. That would, no, can't do that. It would be 0.0 or 0.25 then. 25 minus 4 is what? 21 plus 1/4 is equal to 21 and 1/4. I love this book with all my heart. All right. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to keep smiling. Let's go back. We did not start on some of this.
That's one of the hardest I've ever laughed in school.
Right
And
now?
it wasn't even funny.
What?
I don't even know.
Yeah, okay. All right, ready, George? I'm on page 477, my dears. Two and 3, you're going to do for homework. I'm just going to start writing that down. 2 and 3.
Just 2 and 3?
Sweet.
What?
Just 2 and 3?
Oh, no, not yet.
George.
So I'm going through and picking out all the ones I want to do with you, the really tough ones, and let you do the easy ones by yourself. How about that?
Yay.
Always my
Or
strategy.
what?
Homework.
Page.
I'll write it on the board in a minute. All right, we did Jerome yesterday. We did number 5 yesterday. We did numbers 4 and 5 yesterday. We haven't done the one about frozen turkeys yet. Do you know that if you drop a frozen turkey in a deep fryer, it will explode and become a rocket-propelled turkey?
That is
Fun fact for
My brother lives in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky. And my brother has this obsession with deep frying things. And so his neighbor said, "Hey man, can I borrow your deep fryer?" Michael's like, "Sure, as long as you bring me some of what you're deep frying." My brother's name is Michael. So bring me some.
I really like to.
You got a mic too?
Same here.
My mic is wild. Our Michael is a wild beast. So his neighbor, who is his next door neighbor, but in the country, your next door neighbor could be a mile away. So he's a mile away. It's just the next door down. Says, all right, and my brother gives him this peanut oil. It's really good oil. We've used, you can use oil a couple times. So that's cool. Well, the neighbor was like, I haven't thawed my turkey out all the way. And my brother's like, you really need to thaw your turkey out all the way, because if you put that turkey in there, the whole thing's going to explode. Well, since the neighbor hadn't thawed the turkey out all the way, my brother, you put the turkey in this basket thing. Well, his neighbor puts his turkey in this basket thing and walks away. Thank goodness he walked away. And the turkey, the whole thing, because it's a temperature change, it has to do with the temperature
Can't you
change.
have a heart attack
So
too if
fast.
you come from like cold water to hot water or something?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried it.
You can blow the front of the oven door.
Yes, you can blow your oven door open too. Never done that before, Mrs.
Blow it
Shaw.
off. You can blow it off.
Speaking of frozen turkeys, just brought it to my mind because you love my stories. So my brother's mile away neighbor out in the country, my brother's like, here's this pop. And he's like, oh no, he so he ruined my brother's new deep fryer. So the deep fryer exploded, okay? And the turkey landed like 20 feet away. It was in the basket, and it was, my brother was like, I've always wanted to try that, but I think my wife would kill me if I exploded the deep fryer. So his neighbor did it for him. All right, fun facts about frozen turkeys and deep fryers. All right, number 6, it says, read this statement, then answer the questions. The market sold 4/5 of the 360 frozen turkeys. You're never going to think of frozen turkeys again. During the second week of November.
What page is it again?
477. How many of the turkeys were sold during the second week of November? Okay? What percent of the turkeys were not sold during the second week of November? Go.
Oh gosh.
Yesterday's, it's still on my phone. Can we email it to you?
You must have changed.
I did, probably.
Because your homework is up to 20-something. It says here. So you obviously did this as homework.
Sorry.
What did it say?
Does that make sense? Alright, so what did we do? What did we do? How many turkeys were sold? Holland?
288.
288. Did you set up a box of sorts?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. How about we set up an equation?
Wait, was that the answer?
288. Yeah. Didn't get that? What'd you do?
No, and then I subtracted 288 from 360.
Oh, and you got the ones that weren't sold.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what percentage is that?
288.
No. The ones that aren't sold.
It's
It's a hard question on the
Yeah.
fly. Alright. But we could think. Let me show you a different way to think about it. Alright. 4/5 of 360. This is what I set up because this is what my brain automatically does. So 4/5 times 360 over 1 is equal to 288. Oh, thanks, ma'am. Does that make sense? So I wanted to start setting up. I'm not going to set up a box. Alright? So it says 4/5. Alright, George. What percent is 4/5?
80.
You know this.
2.
No, just 80. Remember? What do I multiply 5 by to get to 100?
20.
20. 4 times 20 is? 4 times 2 is 80. What percentage were not sold?
20?
20. Are we okay there? Alright. So that's 6. I want to talk about 7 because that's what we have recently been talking about. Number 7. What is that shape? Okay, first of all, what do we call it when it looks like that?
Oh, it's
Unfolded.
It's a net.
George? A net. You're fine. I don't mind. Okay, it's a net. It's unfolded. What shape would this be if I refolded it, Isabella?
Right square prism?
A right square prism. Are we okay? So can you, in your brain, fold that up to form a right square prism? Isabel got hers out. You want to hold it up for us?
Like fold it up?
Unfolded. So Isabel's got hers out over here. Just hold it up, wave it around a little bit to them, not to me. Got it? And then you want to fold it up for us really quick? I guess we should show Felicity. Sarah, turn that so Felicity can see too. Let's see.
Oh, if it's like that. Is it on her?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, hold it up a little bit higher. So there we go. We've got our right square prism. Will you hold it up so that the squares are the bases? So just hold it like a tower. There you go. Yeah, like the tower. Okay? So there's our right square prism. That's this thing folded up. Alright. How many edges does that thing have? Think.
12. Edges. 8 plus 4 is
12.
12.
4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 4 on each side, 12. We okay there? How many faces does it have?
6.
Okay. How many corners?
8.
8. Are we okay there? Yes? No? Okay. That was number 7. That was A, B, and C. Number 8. Refer to the triangles below to answer A through D. Dimensions are in meters. Area of the scalene triangle. Area, what's perimeter of isosceles. If one acute angle of the right triangle measured 37, then what's the other one? Which of the two triangles is not symmetrical? Alright, well, let's figure this one out. Let's draw these triangles. Do you want a geotracer?
Yes.
I have lost another one of my highly regarded geotracers. There should be, alright, you're gonna have to share. George?
Dang, I tried to catch up my finger on this one.
These are pretty good tracers. There we go. Alright, girls are gonna have to share. Okay, so let me show you. This one right here, Felicity, let's see, Felicity can see that, yeah. This one right here, so if you've got it up, George, we don't do that with the geotracer. This one right here is gonna be the first one that you're gonna trace, okay? And then the middle one is gonna be the second one you're gonna trace, okay? Go. probably be the last one we do together, maybe. Yeah. All right. Are we there? Everybody's got their stuff drawn? Okay. It says to find, first of all, the area of the scalene triangle. All right, there's a lot of things to do here. First of all, which one's my scalene triangle? George?
The little one.
Scalene.
Oh, big one.
Good process of elimination. This is scalene. George, tell me why this one's scalene.
Because they have like 3 unequal sides.
Very good. What do we call this triangle? Isabella?
Equilateral.
Quite equilateral. Looks equilateral.
Isosceles.
Are we okay there? Everybody's okay with that information? All right. So we had to know which one's the scaling. And then we need to know what is the area formula for a triangle. Who's got it? Lizzie, what do you got?
Base times height divided by 2.
Area is equal to the base times the height cut in half. Remember? Okay. So, how do I figure out what my base is here? That's the bigger issue. What's my base here, Isabel?
12.
Okay, 12 could be my base. So that would mean that my right triangle lays like this. Does that make sense? What's my height?
9.
9. Okay, hypothetically speaking, but all of you are scholarly, super smart. But it's okay. It's okay if you thought that this was the base. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Pineapple.
So, if this was your base, you would have to drop an altitude here to be your height. Because remember, if this is the base, 9 is its leaning height. That's not the right measurement. We're trying to, when is this going to be standing straight up? So since we can stand it straight up, we're going to use 9 times 12. Are we okay there? Okay, so let's go. Area is equal to 9 times 12 divided in half. What's 9 times 12? 108. Yeah, 90 plus 18, right? Yeah. Divided by 2, 54 meters squared. Are we okay with that? Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Then it asks me the perimeter of the isosceles triangle. So how do I find the perimeter of something, Holland?
You add up all the sides together.
Okay, so what's the perimeter of my isosceles triangle? George?
20. Well, 16, but.
16.
4.
No 4. Just so, George, if you're a little ladybug and you're walking around the perimeter, you're going for a walk around the edge of this triangle, how far are you going to walk?
16
Meters.
inches, whatever.
Whatever the unit, 16 meters. Okay? Says if one acute angle of the right triangle measures 37, the other acute measures how many degrees? What background information? So which one are we the right triangle? Okay, we're working with this one. Okay, right, because this is my right triangle. It's scaling, but it's right. Also, this is not a right triangle. It just has the altitude drawn in. All right. If one of these, so what background knowledge do you need in order to do that? It's asking about the angle measurements of any triangle. I got 2 hands and 2 eyebrows. George?
All triangles equal 180.
The degree measurement of all triangles is 180 degrees. So, let's say that this one's 37 because it doesn't look too far off a 37 degree angle. Not too far. Alright? How do I figure out what this angle is right here, Joe?
37 plus 90.
37 plus 90. And then do what?
Minus 180. Or, yeah. 180 minus
180 minus 127. So we'll borrow, we have 3, 5, so 53 degrees. Are we okay there? These problems are making you use a lot of like background information. Last one, D. Which of the two triangles is not symmetrical? Well, you got to know what symmetrical means. Which of these is symmetrical? Tell me why. Which one is symmetrical? So remember, the letter H is symmetrical. I don't know, I like the letter H. H is symmetrical.
I like G.
G is not symmetrical. I'm not so sure about G.
But I like G.
D is symmetrical. Oh, wait. M is symmetrical. All right. Which one of these is symmetrical? Lizzie?
The smaller one.
The smaller one. Is it not video?
It says there's like 20%.
Just click OK. We're almost done. Okay, which one of these is symmetrical? Lizzie? The isosceles. Here is my line of symmetry. Do you see? If I had this on a paper, I could fold it, and it would become one little triangle like this, but it would be two of them. Are we all right with that?
Yes.
All right, so let's talk homework.
Oh boy.
We've got 2, 3, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19.
I don't think I got all of them.
All right. I just had to look in the book first. What page are you on? 477-ish. 477, around there. So we've got 2, 3, 9, 11 through 14, 16, 17, 19. All right, let's pray. Will you pause that or stop it? You just press that green button.